Welcome everybody to the SponCast Podcast. Dun-dun-dun, with your host Eli. As always, I hope you guys are doing fantastic for yourself and the community around you, because you know why? You deserve it. And of course, you know, if you want to watch the last episode, I'm cranking out a bunch of podcasts at the Ever-Changing Vibe Studio. So please go support the podcast. Wally, great person, great fucking studio vibes, as you can tell. But I want to welcome my guest, because we are short on time, because we're trying to make this podcast the best we can. Dude, Matty, it's so awesome to have you on. I know we've been trying to have you on for a while on the podcast.
It's been a long time coming. I appreciate you having me on, man.
It's a fucking honor, man. It's great seeing you, man. You're always great vibes every time I hang out with you. But I was gonna say, if you would like, tell the people who you are and a quick little introduction, real quick.
Okay, so my name is Matty. I'm a former chef. Right now I'm in massage school to be a masseuse. I've been through a bunch of things, you know, wedding prep, event prep, you know, just dinner service, meal services, and all that whatnot. And I'm very into music. I do my own rap and lo-fi productions on the side. And yeah, I'm just a overall gentle giant, just doing my own thing.
Gentle giant.
Just trying to get through, man, you know?
Yeah, you do. I do have to look up to you. I'm like, oh damn, this man's fucking towering over me.
Yeah, some people get intimidated, like, damn, they see a big dude like me, and they're like, okay, like, should I approach this guy? Should I not? Then they see me like, oh, hey, man, what's going on?
Yeah, but yeah, literally, like, you're there.
When it comes to me, I just feel like I'm an open book, and I'm pretty approachable.
Yeah, but I try to be, right? It's like, I can only be so, like, a giant cuddly bear for so long. You know?
I know, right?
No, dude, but actually, so we're going to start off with the first question is, because you said you were a former chef. So,
yes.
What was the beginning of that journey? What inspired you to even get, like, do you have family that's like chefs? Do you come a long line of chefs? Is this something you just picked up like a skill over time?
So I actually started learning. I developed my passion at a very young age. I was like 5 years old.
Oh wow, damn.
Yeah,
chefing up in the kitchen with Momma at 5.
Always watching my mom cook, and my mom always made the best food. And shout out to my mom. She's the best. She's my day one. I love my mom to death. Okay. But like, ever since I was a little kid, I always shared that passion with my mom. I was always in the kitchen watching her. I was always watching how she did things, and I always wanted to learn. I was never allowed to cook anything because I'd burn stuff, but
you just wanted a little extra crisp, you know?
Exactly. Well done is always the best. Not with steak, though.
Oh, in fact, you see.
Yeah,
let me knuckle to that. That was thank you. Dude, people who I used to be that guy, and I was disgusting myself. Looking in the mirror, I'm like, why did I do that?
Yeah, then he's like chewing on like his jerky. He was like,
oh, jerky. Yeah. Like, it's not jerky, but it's like, oh god, no, it's just not.
Especially if you're a weirdo and you try to save it with ketchup, it's like,
See, that's weird. I've actually haven't seen someone do that yet, but I've heard people do that. So I hope.
I guess it adds moisture because the steak is so dry once you cook it that far. But
well, at that point, you know, if you're sitting at another table.
Yeah.
From me. No, I'm just kidding, Matt. You ain't sitting at my table, motherfucker. No, but when it came to, like, what was it that really interests you, though? Like, when watching your mom, like, cook, like, was it the prepping? Was it just, like, the smells?
It was just the consistency.
Like, the consistency.
Consistency. Huh? My mom used to, like, we weren't rich kids growing up, so my mom was balling on a budget. So a lot of the times she would make, like, rice and beans and chicken almost every night. Or she'd make spaghetti, or she'd switch it up. But every night she made it, it was, like, it was good. Mm-hmm. It was, like, the same product. And I would always think to myself, like, how did my mom do this? How is she able to remember, like, how to cut everything, how to season everything? It's like, it really impressed me at a young age. And I was in the back of my head, I'm like, I want to do this. Partially because out of rebellion, my parents would be like, yeah, you're not allowed in the kitchen. Just stay doing your chores and go to school.
Yeah. It's like, don't worry about shit. As long as you healthy, you eating?
Yeah.
You got a roof over your head?
Yeah. And then it got to the point where, like, I was watching TV shows like Chopped.
Oh, yeah.
Master Chef, Gordon Ramsay, all that stuff. And it just really inspired me. I'm like, I was seeing that pressure. I was like, I want that pressure. Because I'm a person that works very well under pressure and harsh discipline. So I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I want to be on that show one day. Like, I want to get myself to that point.
Yeah.
Like, even at the youngest age, I was like, they always ask me, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a muffin man. I want to be a pizza man. There was always something food related.
Muffin man.
I always wanted to serve food.
Do you know the Muffin Man? Like, as a
Muffin Man!
Yeah. Yes, the Muffin Man. Do you know him out there? Please comment below if you know the Muffin Man. Well, technically he's not next to me, but besides this man. need to find the muffin, man.
It's funny because muffins weren't the first thing I ever learned to cook. The first things I ever learned to cook was a grilled cheese sandwich and then pancakes. I burnt the fuck out of every one of them.
So the pancake became a hockey puck at that point.
Yeah, pretty much, dude. Oh, I would try to feed the kids at the bus stop every morning, and let's say like half the time they wouldn't eat it.
Yo,
it would get fed to the birds.
Yo, that's actually funny. So you literally brought food every day to your fucking the homies in the.
I needed someone to tell me whether or not my food was good or bad. Yeah. Years old, bringing food to the bus stop. And I'm like, hey, like try this. I would throw like pickles on the sandwich once, or like I would throw chicken. I would always try to change the game up the best I could. I mean, I was broke as hell being 11 years old. So.
Yo, my man, but fucking so humbling gifting as you had. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing about food is it brings people together too. Like is that another aspect that really got you?
Food really it's just such an expressionate gesture.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you care for somebody, you're gonna cook for them. Like. If like I just put it down like marriage and stuff. If it's a husband and wife, the husband will cook for the wife, or the wife will cook for the husband, and it's like an expression of like gratitude almost. It's like saying I appreciate you. Like here's food
because you put your love into it.
Yeah, especially if you've had a long day at work and you come home and you just have like that nice hot meal made by somebody. You're like, dang, that means so much.
No, you ain't lying though. Literally after a nice rough day, dude, and then you walk into a home of aromas, you're just like, ooh.
Yeah. It changes your mood. Oh my god!
You start dancing. You're like,
yeah, you're like
give
the happy dance, the little shimmy shimmy.
Oh, the shimmy shimmy. Yeah. And then you shimmy to the bed after some full belly. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean. And that's and actually talk about like Thanksgiving. Like it's I love that, man. That's why I miss people. Yeah. It's funny. Like we were talking about it on the Carol Connection too. But it's like it's such an underrated. I feel like underrated holiday.
I feel like Thanksgiving's almost taken for granted in a sense because people are like, oh, it's just a free day off. Oh, we get to eat this and that. But they don't really – I'm not going to categorize it as everybody, but some people just are just like, oh, yeah, I get to see grandma. I get to see mom. I get to see dad. Oh, whoop-de-doo. But there's a lot of people out there that don't get to see any family members. It's like, just the fact that you're able to have that meal at a table with people that you might not see tomorrow – is very huge. It's very impactful. And the fact that you guys are able to bond over a meal, it means so much.
Nah, man, I couldn't even say that any better, man. And that's you would hope people would, maybe there's people out there with a bad connection with their family, but it's like, even then it's like, hopefully it's nothing so like really minuscule that's making you sever that bond, because it really like family, like, you do have your ups and downs, but guess what? No matter what, they're still going to be there for you.
Absolutely.
That's the thing. Like, and it's fun. Like it's so crazy because like my grandpa literally just passed like a couple weeks ago. So it's like it's crazy because like you know what I mean. Like I thought, oh, it's gonna be another Thanksgiving. I'm gonna like be with my grandpa. You know what I mean? It's like, and then all that happened. I was like, oh shit. You really know. He lived a great life. Rest in paradise. But it's just like we take for granted the moment. I guess is the better thing. Like right now, like life itself. Like
oh yeah.
We think we're guaranteed tomorrow, and
we are not.
And it's like, and that's the thing, and that's like again going back to Thanksgiving. It's like appreciate that time, like where everyone's together, like because most people like it's especially now with society, bro, working like nonstop, like maybe 2 jobs, even 3 jobs, especially now like inflation.
Yeah, time's just going too fast.
And that's the thing too. Yeah, everything keeps moving quick, and we realize it. Like what I mean, of course, during these times too, you're hanging with the family, and then you're looking at old photos, like oh shit, I was that skinny. I was that skinny. I was that fat. Like what I mean. It was like shit like that. You look or just like funny moments too. Like good. What I mean. Good.
Yeah.
It's just
just good having that opportunity. Like just to like be more concise. Go back to the main thesis of Thanksgiving. It's good to have that opportunity, even though it's once a year. Just everyone's just sitting down. Either grandma cooks or everyone brings a little bit to the plate or the table, and we just enjoy ourselves, enjoy each other's company.
Facts.
We just appreciate what we do for another, appreciate each other's company, and it's awesome. It's a great feeling.
It makes memories. That's what food is. And I was gonna say, like when it comes to chefing too, like were you helping like like your mom and shit like in the kitchen?
Absolutely.
Thanksgiving? I can imagine. Like,
absolutely.
Dude, that's so
absolutely fun. Just the fact that I was able to help. Like this year was the first year I was able to help my mom out with the Thanksgiving dinner. It was the best feeling in the world.
Yeah. See, and that's a great moment to always look back on. Like, oh, I remember we cooked Thanksgiving together. You know what I mean?
It's a bonding experience, whether you're cooking it, you're eating it, or you're just sitting down and showing up.
Facts, yo.
It's awesome.
And I was gonna say, Wink. So I know you said when you were young, like 5 years old and like up, you just really were intrigued by the consistency and like basically chemistry. It's really chemistry, bro. Because there's so many like things, and I know baking is a whole other thing because you have to be exact to all the shit. Like me, I'm just when it comes to dinner or lunch, I just throw in spices.
Yeah,
on
sugar,
that
spice, and everything nice. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, fucking So, did you go into school or is this all just work like going out into the workforce?
So a lot of it was self-discipline. I tried to teach myself when I was like 11, 12, like in middle school and whatnot, but I didn't really grasp the concept of it. So I was tied between cooking or music. Do I want to be a musician or do I want to pursue my cooking passions? And then when I got into high school, I had a culinary arts program and I started excelling. I started grasping the concepts, weighing this out, weighing that out, making these sauces, making those soups. And I thought to myself, I was like, you know what? I want to further what I'm doing. And I ended up finishing my senior year at the top of the class in the culinary program. Then I went.
Holy shit.
And then I planned to go to Johnson & Wales for college to become, business and culinary arts, but it was expensive.
Oh, no, especially
it was expensive. And I thought to myself, I'm not paying those loans. So I did what most OG cooks do, and you just start scrubbing dishes. I scrubbed dishes for 3-4 years, and then I just job hop until I finally got a position as a line cook. During the pandemic, I was working at a bread factory, and I would just use all that extra money I was making to really hone in on my culinary arts. Taught myself how to make sauces, taught myself how to make soups, my chopping skills, my knifing skills, and it just really allowed me to accelerate towards my main goal. And then once I got a job working in the kitchen, it was a mess.
Oh,
but
dude, I was gonna say, like when you were saying like on the ground, like I remember seeing you just like post like every day some new chefing. Like I was like, holy fuck, like this chick. Oh god, like I literally my mouth was watering. I was so mad at myself. I'm like, why am I in Virginia right now?
I was just hungry for success, man. I really just did. I wanted to chase my dreams from where I was at because working in a factory is stressful. It's not where I wanted to be, and I felt kind of trapped in that situation. So I wanted to really dive deep into what I wanted to do with myself, and I ended up getting there. It took me like 2.5 years, but
making that bread wasn't what it's all to be, huh?
No. I mean, baking bread's cool. I learned how to bake. I learned how to know hard work and whatnot. But cooking was just great, and I got that job there. And then I ended up taking charge. I started running the kitchen. I started doing banquets, buffets, weddings, and it was just. To me, it was great. It's an awesome opportunity until I started seeing the benefits of the job go away. Because being in that position is, one, very demanding because everyone's relying on you to provide meals, provide services, and it's very thankless. You're doing all that work, working 6, 7 in the morning all the way until 10, 11, 12 at night.
God damn.
And you're just doing it over again, like clockwork, and it just becomes you burn out. You burn out really easily. Doing it 6, 7 days a week, you don't really get a day off, and by the end of the day, you're just getting by.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing that sucks, because it really is such an art too.
It's
that
such an
isn't
art.
Appreciated so much, because
food is an art.
Like, and that's what I always like. That's why when I always go out somewhere like a local like a local place or something like Bubba no, not Bubblegum, my fault. It's called the Scrimp Shack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's my first time going out there, but like, I had the most, I don't know if it's because I was stoned to the bone or not, but like that shit was the most bustin' chicken sandwich I ever had, bro. It had coleslaw and like fucking pickles. It was a spicy chicken sandwich, dude. And after I ate, I went up to them, I was like, yo, shout out to, thank you, chefs. Appreciate it. Cause you know what I mean? Cause that little goes a long way, man. And, you know what I mean? It's hot. I can't, like, I didn't work, like, I worked in the kitchen, but I wasn't in the back. Like, I was just not a line, what do they call these collected dishes and shit? Like,
the busser. You're a bus
boy, I'm a bus boy. I was the bus boy. But, like, dude, just seeing how hard, though, like, busting their ass back there, bro, like, sweating, just putting in that hustle, like, people don't see really what's back there until you're in that industry, dude. And that's why it's, like, so disrespectful, like when I hear people like people's like stories of like not tipping or just like, because it's like also you're like, just because like obviously if you're not tipping the waitress, you're giving a bad experience to it's just like a bad experience all around.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a chain that has to work together. Like, I don't know, and that's why it's like maybe it's good to we need to hear more stories like if everybody in general, like when it comes to like these jobs and shit, like how underappreciated it can be. Because like, dude, I went to because I know you said you did wedding preps. Like, how was that like? Was that more like?
It's very significant because you really can't miss a beat.
Yeah.
that consists of just prepping everything, and then once everyone arrives and they're ready for the food, all those plates have to go out at the same time.
Yeah.
You're not just pumping out like 12 plates here, 12 plates there. You get 250, 300 people. They're sitting down. You have to get 300 plates out back to back to back to back to back, and it's stressful. And if you run out, it's on you.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
It's on you.
Yeah, because you have to like weigh it out and all that shit, right? The whole nine, like get the prep ahead of time.
Yep, you have to break down. You have to break down all the food from you have to portion everything out per the person, and then you have to make sure you have enough in case people want seconds or if people add more people.
True. I was gonna say like
there's a lot of variables that go into it that people don't really. That people are a little ignorant to.
Yeah, exactly. But until they take the time to go talk to the chef or like give them compliments, like
it's easier to say it's just cooking and then be the person that's cooking.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's everybody thinks they're better than someone, right? And that's what they do, right, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Cooking at home is way, way, way more simple than cooking in the kitchen or cooking for an event. There's no stress.
No,
you're at home. You're cooking. Your main stress is just making sure that you're able to eat that product.
Yeah.
You're cooking for a living or a career. You have to make sure that things are detailed, things look good, presentable, that your product is fresh, that you're using the best products you can within your budget, and that you're consistent.
Facts. And I think too, like you were saying too, you're not pressured, so you're not rushing. You're not fucking in that stress where you have to push a great product out in such a short amount of time, bro. Because people already bitch when it's like 20 minutes, already. You know what I mean? Yep. Damn, waiting for my food, like motherfucker. Yeah, because when you hangry, some motherfuckers be hangry. You know who you are. We're looking at you.
Oh yeah. got the Karens and the Kenneths.
The Kenneths. I never heard that one. Or just Ken.
I did some research on it. I believe the male term for a Karen is a Kenneth.
Oh really?
I would tend to say it's like a Kenneth or like a Chris.
Chris. That sounds funny.
Or an Eric.
Eric. Oh
yeah.
You're an Eric. Yeah. No, I don't like that. No, but like also okay. So like what? So is that what really disinterests you to get away from that career path? Was just like not the satisfaction?
Burnout. Yeah, it was the burnout. Just being thankless from not really the customers, it's just the management. You deal with. So I know you get bad management in almost any job you work, but like from my experience, it was just a lot of neglect in a sense, to where I was doing all the work and I had upper management that one didn't really know what it was like to work in my field. They were just there because they were part of some nonprofit governmental branch.
Oh yeah.
Like, every golf
never actually experienced in the fucking
every golf course has like a president, vice president, and stuff like that. So they kind of derive in their own little government just to keep their golfers happy. And
yeah, exactly.
They all come from different jobs. They have a kitchen and whatnot, but they don't know how to run it. They just kind of rely on people to do it.
Okay. They're like, here's money, do it.
Yeah.
Essentially. Got you. Yeah, and that's, I can imagine too, because like at that point, you might as well be an owner of the fucking business at that point if you're going to be running everything like that. And it's like, fuck it. Just might as well do it private.
It definitely helped me realize that all that glitters is not gold, because I thought that job was like the bee's knees until it got to the point where I was just burnt out. I was working every day and not really receiving the things that I should be receiving. So I wanted out.
Yeah, facts.
And then massage therapy really appealed to me because when I was recovering in the hospital from a car accident, that really
that shit was
played a key role in my recovery. And I was like, you know what? This is something I want to do in case cooking doesn't work out.
Yeah, that was that was a crazy day, man. I remember when me and Liz went to see you, and like, I was so happy to see you, bro. That was some crazy shit when you were telling me this story, bro. And that's the thing, like, about, you were working like fucking 2-3 jobs, I think, too.
I was pulling 80 hours a week.
Yeah, dude. You had no sleep, motherfucker. I was like, damn, you gotta chill, motherfucker. You're like, yeah. Nah, but you know what I mean? Especially in our youth, we have to, you know what I mean? I understand, dude. Especially in our youth, we have to utilize, like, exactly the youth, you know what I mean? Because we don't get to recover as quick when we get older, you know what I mean? So it's like, get as much as you can done.
They do say to do it while you're young, but you can't bite off more than you can chew.
Facts.
That was my biggest problem. Going through all those motions, just working, thinking that I'll eventually get somewhere if I'm burning myself out every week just for $1.
Dude, I was just happy to fucking see you. And you were still, and that thing was so great too that I loved about you, man, too, was when I was there, you were just so positive still. You just had that, even like in the situation.
Dead, man.
No, exactly. It's like, exactly. But some people, man, you know what I mean? There's people who still go through that experience, and they are negative because of the situation. Oh, I can't move. You know what I mean? Like that was crazy. You told me the story. The motherfucking one vertebrae. What was it? I don't even remember. That's holding you. Like,
oh yeah, I had like a thread of my spinal vertebrae left, and they're like, yeah, if you didn't have that right there, you would have completely severed your spine in half.
That shit was crazy, dude. I want to see photos of that shit because that shit was wild. But that was funny. I remember feeding you. I was like, "Oh, you hungry? No, you ain't getting it, bitch." Man, just fucking with you.
You don't get shit.
Yeah, fuck your shit, bitch.
You want to crash your car?
Yeah, you fucking motherfucker, overworking yourself, you son of a bitch. You want to make money? You want to stack the bread? But dude, like, so what fascinated you about the massage therapy?
Just bringing relief to people. There's people that have certain ailments. They have got like lymph buildup, like lactic acid and stuff like that. They have torn muscles, and they just have a lot of ailments within their body. And massage offers a lot of benefits. It relaxes people. It reduces stress, and you feel great. It's awesome for your well-being, for personal wellness, and I recommend it to anybody because it's something that's very beneficial. You might think it's weird, I'm unrobed under a sheet and I'm exposed. People are touching my feet, they're touching my hands, and I don't feel comfortable. But it's something that's very beneficial. It's something that if it interests you or appeals to you, you would benefit greatly from it. I personally was someone that was against receiving massage, and once I received my first massage, I was hooked.
I got the happy ending.
I felt no.
I'm good. Certain ones, and I'm no, but I'm about to say both, dude. I remember when I did that, like my first like massage, like I was like, oh, this is like weird. This is good. You're not used to.
Imagine you get your first massages from like huge Russian person named like Olga. Don't feel the massage, and it's like you get. It's like they're freaking snapping your bones.
I think that's chiropractor, right? That's a chiropractor.
Well, if you get a bad masseuse, they're obviously going to try to crack your body.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's like, ah!
Oh, remember Futurama? The guy was like, I had bonitis.
Yeah.
He's somebody just walk out of there like looking like a fucking crocodile.
They turned into like a pretzel.
Yeah, literally. But I was going to say, so like, I like, is there, so it's like, what, like, Sam, I'm trying to fucking, like, what would you say to someone, like, what, like say to someone trying to get into massage therapy, like what's the something they should know getting into it? Is it like the challenges? Like is it like hard? Is it hard of a field? Because you have to learn every nerve system, right, and all that shit. Like how is it? When is the learning process?
Massage therapy, you're not really learning about nerves as much. You're learning more so about just like muscles.
Oh, okay.
The muscles, the bone, because you want to be able to separate where you're working on. Because if you're massaging someone's bone, it's not really going to serve too much benefit for them because most of the joint pain, ligament pain is going to lie between the bone and the muscle or just directly on the muscle and the muscle fascia. And the muscle fascia is like it's like a gelatinous film between the muscle and the bone. You work through that to create space for the muscles to move as you're working it, to manipulate it. And that's what ultimately causes the change in the body.
Okay, shit. And so like is there different ways of doing? I know that I've heard of like different things like rock, like hot rocks. So is it okay? Is that something you're learning too, or is it just mostly just using like hand? Like
right now, I'm just in massage school, so I'm just learning like the basics. Like reflexology, Swedish massage, deep tissue. But I do plan to go and further my education. I'm trying to get into cranial sacral therapy, which is working on the head and the
cranial say that again.
Cranial sacral.
Cranial sacral.
Yeah.
Sounds like a dinosaur.
It's mainly around the cranium.
Okay.
The skull, massage around the skull.
Really?
The pressure points in the head, the temples, face massage.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sounds like so satisfying. Honestly, I never heard that before.
It's very relaxing.
So what is that for like migraines, like kind of like shit like that? Okay.
Migraines, tension headaches, your face muscles. You'd be surprised on how much you use your facial muscles. Like just smiling or just making the face you're doing right now and resting. Anytime you move your facial muscles, it causes almost like a stress buildup of some sort. I'm not really sure how to put it. But
is it like working out, like getting the lactic acid and shit? Oh, okay. And we don't realize it.
We don't realize it.
Oh, so that's when people get the frozen face and like, it's like because of lactic acid buildup?
No, just the facial muscles just get tightened.
Yeah.
Once you get it massaged the right way, your face just loosens up and you just feel better.
It's so crazy how I can imagine like digging into this though, like how many things could be solved just by simple like massage therapy.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. Like imagine back pain. You know what I mean.
Oh yeah,
like lower back pain or some shit. Like or even just stretching and taking care of the body too. I think
stretching is a very key role. Stretching is something that we all should do, but we don't do, myself included. I'm guilty as charged.
Yeah.
If people would stretch every morning for about 5-10 minutes a day, their overall well-being would be greatly benefited.
Yeah, fact.
It would unlock so many tight muscles, frozen areas of the body, and it'll allow you to warm yourself up, your body up for the day.
Oh, like gets the blood flow quicker,
Absolutely.
Right?
Some people just believe it's that you're supposed to stretch only before working out or exercising, but we're always constantly moving our bodies throughout the day. Like whether you're grabbing something or you're walking or you're running towards, you're on a construction site, you're running to grab some planks and pick it up. It's good to have that stretch in just in case, you might have a tight hamstring or a tight shoulder and you go grab something too quick and you pull something.
Exactly. And that's the thing too. I think now people are starting to be more aware of themselves, like self-care and
Absolutely. I believe that COVID really played a key role in that.
Yeah. 100%. Oh, we hope so, right?
We would hope so. I'm not just going to assume. We're not an assuming crowd here. But I believe that it really, in my opinion, it helped people to realize the importance of well-being, taking care of yourself and putting your body first rather than just your life, in a sense.
Yeah.
There's a saying that it says, never be too busy where you make a life. If you're always busy and you're always worrying about making a dollar or making other people happy or impressing other people, you're not really focusing on yourself. You're not really caring about your well-being. You're almost crashing and burning just to keep someone else or something else elevated.
Wow. See, and that's something too. We don't realize we just don't take time for ourselves as much as we used to.
We don't.
The work, the action, shit like that.
We as people are very neglectful.
Because I feel like every human, we want to help each other. We always want to give an extra extending hand and stuff like that. But it's just we have to. Some people may call it selfish, but you have to, like you said, don't overwork yourself where you're not making a dream or making a life out of it. Fuck. Never mind. I'm gonna get
no. Yeah.
I was like, fuck. I picked up on that one. I don't even remember what you just fucking said. God damn. I'm stoned out.
I said, never get too busy.
To make a dream.
I got confused.
No, see, that's all. That's
you took me down with you.
Yeah, you see, I'm not going down low, motherfucker. This is Titanic, bitch.
Come with me, bitch.
Yeah, get out over here, dude. But I was gonna say, when it comes to that career path, what do you plan on doing? Do you plan on owning your own build business and expanding it, or just keeping it so? I know it's early in your career path.
So once I do receive my licensure and I'm able to openly I'm not sure what the word is called, but when I'm able to practice massage on people, I do plan on working for either chiropractic office or a massage, some massage service, to where I can still further my education and learn from other people and just get my feet wet a little bit. And then I do long term either want to go back to school to become a chiropractor, or I would like to open my own bistro spa.
Ooh, bistro spa?
A bistro spa,
It's
yeah.
like a food and
spa? It's some word. It's a little bit of a concept I've been thinking about between honing in on my culinary passion as well as my massage passion, to where someone can come in, they can receive a massage, or they can receive a manicure, pedicure, and then while they're relaxing, they can also enjoy a bottle of wine, like a charcuterie board or something relaxing, just to have that really nice experience.
Damn, that sounds like a great fucking day to take your significant other on. That sounds like a great idea. Dude, that's amazing. And then if, depending on how much you pay, you get, better food or some shit or whatever.
Yes.
I menu, I can't imagine you. Would you do, that'd be...
I would like to do, bundles and, coupons and just make it something where people can really afford it. I'm not someone who wants to be rich. I just want to be happy. I want to make others happy. At the end of the day, as long as my bills are paid and I'm not sleeping outside on the ground, I'm okay.
Dude, I think it would be so cool because especially you with the creative mind, it would be an ever-changing menu too all the time. It would be some cool shit. Yeah. Dude, that's a great idea, man. Not gonna dude, let me know. I'll definitely
just not dense foods, but just light fares,
Oh, okay.
A cheese board, fruit bowls, and lattes and stuff like that.
Damn, that's a vibe though. That's literally
just
such
to bring
a great day.
Just to make that overall experience seem luxurious, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're in there and all your troubles just go away. Like, you don't have to worry about being hungry. You don't have to worry about anything. You just relax, enjoy the massage, and just enjoy your experience.
Mm-hmm. Actually sit back and not have to worry about nothing. Put that phone down.
Yep.
Chill.
Yep.
Yeah, and I was going to say, is there, like, I want to go back, actually, because we only talked about, you only mentioned it, but your music, like, is that something you would try to put in there, too? Like, maybe have, like, a little stand-up band or some shit? Like,
yeah, right now I'm trying to set up my own little recording studio because I want to become a lo-fi music artist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a person that strongly believes in the lack of words and songs being more effective. Sometimes words can really it can really interfere with the vibe of the song.
Vibe.
No,
go ahead. No, but I agree with you on that 100%.
I feel like lyrics can get in the way. Like if you're just trying to relax and you put on a lo-fi beat, just listening just to the energy of the track itself, it's just so peaceful and relaxing. Whereas you're listening to lo-fi with certain lyrics and stuff, it just, especially this day and age, there's a lot of swear words and profanities and stuff like that. It just kind of brings a negative connotation to the experience.
Facts. And that's a great topic to talk about too, because that's a lot, like, because politics is downstream from culture, and it's what what we put out there in our music, like fuck bitches get money, don't give a fuck about your goddamn grandmother. No, love your grandma, please.
Yeah, the messages that we try to convey in modern day music are far from what they used to be.
It's like desensitizing.
Yeah, in a sense, there's really no substance. It's all almost like a repetitive slope.
Yeah, I'm not saying there's obviously artists out there who are.
I'm not saying the music's bad.
I'm
not saying the music's bad. Like I listen to rap music.
Facts. I like with Dub Baby. You know what I mean?
Let's go.
Yeah, he's like, you know what I mean? He hyped me up while I was driving here. Some Gorilla Glue, that song. Yeah. It's some hype music, dude. But I feel it's just like there should be more of a more like a better message than just like promoting the street life. And,
I agree with you, but at the same time, it's all on the discretion of the consumer. There's plenty of genres of music. There's plenty of artists that do offer that. So it just varies on the person.
Got you. Yeah, and no, exactly, and that's a great thing about it too, is having everyone, because I love like you said, like I love music. If it's good music, I'm gonna listen to it. Like I'm open to all. You know what I mean? Put country, put jazz. I love jazz actually. Speaking of jazz, you be fucking finesse on the sax, bro.
Yeah, I've always enjoyed music. I played trombone since I was 10 years old. I played tenor sax since 2 years ago. I just picked that up. It's something that really influenced my childhood. My mom always listened to Louis Armstrong, Frank Sinatra, Fats Waller. I'm a very old soul. I'm like cream of wheat, I always say.
Cream of wheat.
Yeah, cream of wheat goes back, bro. It goes back.
I'm weak. I'm like cream of wheat.
Yeah. A big bowl of farina. See, I'm always talking about food, man.
Put some cinnamon sugar.
My fat ass is always talking about food, but yeah, music has always been like a big part of my life. I would always listen to Mozart, Beethoven. I grew up on like very old roots, and it just kind of helped me mold myself into who I am. Like there was at one point in time, all I had was music. I didn't have food. I didn't have any other passions. All I did was just have my trombone, and I would just travel.
Yeah, I see. You were always fucking with people making music, or just you. You know what I mean? Solo, just fucking vibing out, sending me snaps. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I love that shit, man. It's and that's a great creative flow too. Just get yourself out there. It's just another thing of art, besides your, of course, your food and stuff.
Especially people that are trying to chase their dreams in music. I feel like they should just not be afraid to do it on their own. Because at first, when I tried pursuing music, just playing my trombone and stuff, I'll be almost discouraged. I'm like, I'm playing by myself and this and that. Like, I'll never get any recognition or anything. But I kind of threw that all concept in the trash. I was like, screw it. If I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it. Whether it's with myself or with people, I don't care. And I would just put on backing tracks. Yeah. Like I've got an app right now where it allows me to create my own backing tracks. And almost like I'm making a song, so I can make my own choruses and my own verses, and it really helped me to be more independent as like a musician, and I enjoy it.
Yeah, and I think it's like just having that passion, and I think you telling people just to do it is definitely what's necessary. Because we always hold it. the only thing holding us back is ourselves, and especially with music too. Like, just fucking do it, man. You don't know what, like, you could do better than most people that are already out there. You know what I mean? You don't know until you do it.
If someone can do a backflip and get 1 million likes on TikTok for it, you can chase your dreams and just keep playing your music. Just don't stop. Consistency is key. The day you stop is the day your dream dies.
Yo, if I can drop the mic, ping.
You know, if you're still working on pursuing your goal, your dream's still alive.
Mm-hmm. And I think now too, more than ever, was, you know, I mean, even with TikTok, SoundCloud, the internet in general, it's so much easier to get yourself out there.
It's a huge platform. It's a huge platform, and it's changed lives. It's changed lives. Even if the people that are getting their lives changed are just doing stupid stuff, I'm like, hey, it's working for them.
Facts. No, exactly.
It's working for them. I don't hate on them. I'm like, dang, these people are getting their money. They're getting the spotlight that they've been craving. It's awesome.
I feel, but it's like there's some people who do like trend shit, and it's just like they get that spotlight for 2 seconds and then lose it all. And they're like, no, and then they're always chasing trends, and it's like no one really likes them. You know, it's more of,
that's why it's important to be original. You never want to piggyback off of somebody else's idea or bite off someone else's swag.
Facts. You don't want to be eating Tide Pods.
No. It's so 2016.
Yeah, we're coming back. We got a time machine in this bitch. Dude,
gonna clean my body out with some Tide.
Yeah, hey, dude, I heard it's great. You know what I mean? You know, you might have some green shit, but, you know, at least you know it cleaned out.
Yeah, you got that purple?
You got that purple.
Got the purple and orange?
Oh, shit. Oh, what's that, Gain?
I think that's Gain, yeah.
Yeah.
And it depends on like the flavor of the detergent or the color. I'm not sure.
Oh, dude, there's one that tastes like bubblegum delicious. I don't know which one that is. I think it's Snuggle.
I could never have my clothes smell like bubblegum.
What? You want to be you want to be popping? No, I'm just kidding. That was terrible. Dude, but I know you do. You are in a, you know, you do have to get shit done. So thank you so much for coming on.
I appreciate it, man. I wish my words came out a little more clear, but there's always time for next time.
No, you're definitely coming on again, man. It would be an honor to come back on and have a longer conversation too. You know,
Absolutely.
I don't want you. I mean, you're already done enough by coming through here. So, but dude,
there's never enough when it comes to Matty.
Yo,
Matty never stops.
I must get bigger, stronger, faster. Just have the Kanye song on.
Harder, bigger, faster, stronger.
Yeah. You can't chef me, because I will out chef you. You about to get chopped, bitch. No. But dude, Matt, thank you so much, man. It was fucking an honor to have you
Absolutely, man. If anyone wants to follow my Instagram page for food, it's Brother Bear's Kitchen at BROTHERSKITCHEN. It's a picture of a bear with a spatula and a hat drawn by my boy Elijah.
Oh, dude, that was some old dude. That was a throwback. Holy shit. Yeah,
I
got to revamp that one.
Dude, I still have like the raw sketch.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
Oh, let's go. That's sick. Dude, I love the raw sketch, honestly. I just love pencil drawing more, honestly. I don't know why. But digital's cool, too. But I'm getting better with it every time.
Hell yeah. One day at a time.
Nah, but dude, Matty, thank you so much, boss. It was fucking awesome
All
seeing
love,
you, man. Yo, wish you the best and everything you do, and can't wait to have you on again.
Likewise. Thank you.
Yo, maybe next time we'll have you play some tunes, too.
Yeah, little tunes, or I'll just do a little chopping demo.
Oh, that'll be... Yo, we could do a show.
Yeah,
like we talked about last time I was at your house. Yo.
I can teach everyone how to make like a soup or a sauce. Something
I'm
simple.
down for that.
Let us know what you'd like me to make.
Yeah, comment below. And then next time he comes on, we'll fucking get that done. I'll just be the motivational guy.
He'll just be the guinea pig. He'll be the guy that eats at the end while I do all the work.
I'll just pretend to die. He's killed me. Put rat poison. All right, man. Thank you, man. It was awesome. And hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please support my homie over here. Just follow his links down below in the episode summary. And take care of yourselves, you sexy sons of bitches.
Sexy son of...